everybody. Here's all of us in a jar. Yeah. We're super stoked that we get to play for you as well. We're going to improvise a novel up here on stage tonight. We're going to have a narrator who sits over here on this side of the stage. We're all going to tag in and out of that role throughout the night. I'll take turns typing and narrating our novel, and then the rest of us will be acting it out on stage. What we need to get us inspired and started is, first of all, an occupation that your grandmother or your grandfather may have actually had.
A traveling bra salesman.
Would that be your grandmother or grandfather?
Both.
Both, great. Wow.
They sold together?
You're delighted.
For real? That's the...
Travel around the Midwest in a big old Buick, just slanging bras.
Well, there's our title for tonight, right?
Yep, I like that.
Great, okay.
Wow.
What were their names?
Saul and Dorothy.
Saul and Dorothy.
Saul and Dorothy.
Yeah.
Saul and Dorothy. Great. All right, awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, when the lights come up, slinging bras.
Saul and Dorothy Peppercorn first met when they both reached for the same sugar packet to put into their coffee.
It was at their favorite college diner. It was called the Drive and Go. People would come, but they wouldn't go. They would stay for hours on end, and that's exactly how Saul and Dorothy found one another as college students, staying up late, poring over their
Coffee. And one day they found themselves necking in the back of a Buick. And Saul went to undo Dorothy's bra. And he realized he couldn't with one hand. And both of them thought, there has to be a better way.
And so the business was born from there. Saul and Dorothy's Peppercorn's Bra Company. They were entrepreneurs of their day, traveling all around the Midwest in their Buick. People were delighted when they would knock
On their doors and present to them a revolutionary new bra, a magnetic bra, easier to unclasp.
This bra wowed men and women alike all throughout the Midwest. People bought this bra in droves, and the business grew and grew. When Saul and Dorothy Peppercorn were coming to a town, a certain excitement filled the air in every single
House. They were widely known, but they made time after every single sale to go to a coffee shop and both reach for a little packet of sugar together and rip it off and share a cup of coffee.
Their business is thriving. They've been together for many years, and this is their life on the road. Chapter 1. Saul and Dorothy were seeing the sun come down over the horizon, many, many times like they had done in their lives together.
Oh, Dorothy. Look at that sun.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. Not half as beautiful as you, Dorothy.
You say that every time.
My little packet of sugar.
My little bra slinger.
These were their pet names for one another. Saul thought to himself, I like the fact that I call Dorothy my packet of sugar, because she is contained. She has her feet on the ground. She is a practical, down-to-earth woman who knows what she wants, and I love that about her.
We're almost out of gas. We've
Oh.
got to gas up.
I didn't even notice, Dorothy. You always notice every little detail. Why, you noticed that one of the magnets had fallen out of the bra that we were trying to sell.
Think about if you were that boy. Well, I guess you were that boy many years ago.
They recounted this story many times to one another, and they shared it silently in their glances back and forth. They finished the story just as they pulled up to the pump at Danny Trabano's Gas Emporium.
I'll get it, dear.
Dorothy admired her own reflection in the mirror and admired the accomplishments that she had gained in her life. She also admired the fact that her husband, Saul Peppercorn, was a dreamer, a man with big aspirations, a man with grandiose ideas about the world, grandiose thoughts that flashed across his mind as he saw the little numbers tick up one by one as he put fuel in their big Buick.
Dorothy!
Yes.
I had a thought.
Of course.
Magnetic panties.
Oh, Broslinger, that won't work. You don't really clasp on. Panty. Well, I suppose you could.
I'll have another big idea, don't you worry.
Yes.
I've got my notebook full of them.
You do?
Will you go ahead and pull it out of the glove box just to make sure it's there? You know how I'm very particular about my idea book.
Oh, here it is. Oh, it's
It
stuck,
took up
honey.
the entirety of the glove box. Finally, she wrenched it from the glove box itself, clasped it closed, and opened up his idea journal. Papers flew out of it, left and right.
Grab them! Grab them! They're full of brilliant ideas! Well, here's one for a self-blending blender. You never have to tell it what setting you want to put it on.
Unmatching socks?
Unmatching socks, did you say?
Yes.
Or I've had many sock ideas. I have a whole chapter on socks.
Yeah.
I have socks that don't go on your feet, they go on your knees. My knees get cold.
Perhaps we should get on the road to sell more of our bras.
Oh, that's right, sorry, dear.
Saul took his head out of the clouds, climbed back into the Buick.
You know, sweetheart, I love traveling with you, and I love selling bras with you. Slanging bras, as you say.
No,
But
you are the bra slinger.
I know there's another idea out there. I know there's something bigger, a bigger purpose for me. I just don't know what it is.
But we're so successful. Isn't this enough for you?
Sweetheart, you will always be enough for me. Take my hand, it's right here. But I know that I'm underutilized. Like a bra that's too big for a woman. It's not completely filled.
You want breast implants.
No, sweetheart.
Figurative breast implants.
Yes, figurative.
Figurative.
Yes.
Sweetie, I'll support anything you do. I'm just saying we're set to retire in a few years. We have everything laid out.
I guess. You're right. I'll try to forget about feeling slightly unfulfilled in life.
As the sun continued to drift down below the horizon, Saul stuffed his real dream down, down, down into the back of his mind. Being a big fashion designer at a fashion house in New York would never be in his future. He would content himself with his life of slinging bras on the road. Or would he? ... Chapter 2.
All right, boys, get in here.
Hey!
I need a new dress idea for the fall line. Listen, this is New York's finest fashion dress design corporation. Roger, what have you got? I need an idea on the board.
Sparkles all over the place.
Roger always had ideas of sparkles. By the way, we're now in New York. We left Sal and Dorothy.
You're fired.
Damn it.
Intern. Hey, you intern.
Yeah, that's me. Now, what can I do for you? Here's-
Give me an idea for a dress.
How about instead of a dress that is going...
You're fired.
Gee, Mr. Rochester, it sure seems like we're having a lot of personnel turnover here as of late.
That's right, Miles. No one will work with me. We're just a bunch of men trying to make dresses. We don't know what we're doing.
It was true. They had no idea, for they had never worn dresses.
We need someone who knows women. We need women. We need anybody.
Well, I suppose that makes sense, Mr. Rochester, but the boys downstairs say that you kind of have an abrasive personality.
What do they mean by abrasive? Hey, everybody downstairs! Yeah! You're fired!
The average life of Mr. Rochester's employees was exactly 2.5 days, and the guys upstairs were worried that if they hired a woman, well, that would be cut in half.
Oh, gee, Mr. Rochester, I'm sorry to hear that everybody is gone now. It's a little lonely around the office. But, maybe if we lightened up just a little bit? Maybe if we'd open the blinds out to the city every once in a while, Mr. Rochester?
Miles,
Yes,
You're
Mr.
up.
Rochester?
the employee that's been here the longest other than me. How long have you been here?
Exactly 1 minute after you started, you hired me.
That's
You
right.
said, hey, look at that little boy doing a dance on the street.
That's right, I plucked you from 47th Avenue.
That's right, I was tap dancing with my hat on the side of the road.
That's right.
I'd just been fired from Mr. Ziegfeld's Follies.
You were dressed in rags, you had soiled yourself, and I picked you up, I cleaned you up, I gave you a job.
That's right, I was digging in the garden. That's how I soiled myself.
And now, look at you. But be careful. It's a long fall from the top. I will not compromise my hot-headedness. It is my hot-headedness and my temperament that's got me all the way to the top of this fashion industry. And I'm not about to go crashing down.
Whenever Mr. Rochester yelled, Miles went into his little tap dancing routine. He did on the street.
And I'm going to keep yelling, no matter what. And you must have some post-traumatic stress disorder because every time I yell, you start tap dancing. I like you, though. You're like a son to me. No one's been able to stand me to kiss me, let alone make love to me and make a child. So you're as close as I'm ever going to get. What is it? Oh, Miles. That's so weird. It's so weird, but I love it, boy.
I'm sorry, Mr. Rochester. I can't stand to see you upset. I can't stand it, sir. I can't stand it. I can't stand it worse than I can't stand not having a good meal in my belly.
Why don't you go out? I'm sending you on assignment. Go find me the best dressed fashion designer, someone that's innovative, someone that's got a lot of ideas. I want someone that's got like a book of ideas or something.
A book of ideas? Who's got a book of ideas out there?
Someone out there's got a book of ideas! Someone yell at that! That's what I want, and I want you to get it for me now! So Miles set off on a grand adventure to find someone with a book of ideas. He went to the only place he knew. The boys' orphanage, where there were other tap dancing boys. Because this was the place where information in New York was traded.
Hey, Chester. Hey, Philip.
Hi!
Hey, it's me. It's Miles.
How's it going, Miles?
It's going all right.
It's the big time!
Oh, hi, Miles. How's it going?
Oh, Nigel, there you are too.
I broke my leg. I can only tap with one.
That's
He
okay.
doesn't get much money.
He's still twice as good as the rest
Hey,
of us.
I
who
brought
just
you a
have as
little
many
castanet
legs.
for your peg leg. There you go.
Oh, look at that! Look at that! I might get a whole quarter today.
Listen, boys. Hey, I'm in a real pickle right now. Hey,
Wait, you have a pickle? Like, for us to eat?
No, I wish I did. The delicatessen threw me out again because he just remembers me as a little kid in the rags who was thrown out of Mr. Ziegfeld's Follies. But anyhow, I'm out on a mission right now. Mr. Rochester, my boss.
He's so scary.
He is scary. He is scary. He sent me out to find a man with ideas. Mr. Rochester's all out of ideas. He doesn't know how to make dresses.
Oh, you just gotta make them pretty.
Yeah, and fluffy.
Uh,
And
You gotta
soft.
add a lot of lace and put a pretty lady in there. Maybe a mom. Maybe a mom.
Yeah, gee, that would be nice. Families! Families! Surely somebody with a family's gotta have a big book full of ideas, a big book full of dresses.
Yeah!
Being that,
Then they can adopt us afterward.
being that this was indeed the information center of New York, there was one tap dancing orphan who knew everything. He was shady. He was scary. But if you wanted to know something, he's the one you talk to. And he came slinking out of the shadows. You see, he had a very strange look about him. One eye was almost completely closed shut. He had the deepest, New York accent that you could possibly imagine. And one arm was completely chewed off by himself at his own will on a dare.
Oh. Buttons, that's you.
His name was Buttons,
I don't go at Buttons anymore.
Oh.
but he was changing it.
Buttons was when I was going through my sewing phase.
Oh my God, your deep New York accent is so deep I can't even recognize it.
He was barely comprehensible, but through that deep New York drawl and all the experiences lined in the cracks and scars in his face, he said the most tough, intimidating name that you could think of.
Filthy Bottom George. Call me Filthy Bottom George.
Backspace.
God, I terrified of that.
Backspace. No, that's not Filthy Bottom George. That won't work. Oh, I've got
They
it.
call me Milky Knees Sanders.
Whoa.
I'll change it later. We'll stick with Milky Me Sanders for this draft.
That's because on account of you were raised on a farm and you had to milk cows and you had to milk cows
On
when
my
you were
knees.
on your knees.
And they got all over my knees. You can
Yeah.
still see the milk stains.
Indeed, his knees were white. It reminded you of the giant whale from the great novel Moby Dick. And his feet, were 10 times more vicious than that wicked beast.
Listen, I don't mean to encroach on your territory, Milky Knees. I really don't. I mean, I got my own gig uptown now. It's really nice. It's going fine. But hey, I really need to find somebody who's really good with dresses. And I'm not gonna say your name before. I know you used to be into that kind of thing. So if you would help, that would be very nice.
Help you? Why should I help you? You left us. You abandoned all of us.
Yeah.
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 You tell him what he did to us.
You left us starving here while you went to this big skyscraper and you ate like a king.
And now, the only time you come back to visit is when you need something.
Gee, I'm sorry, fellas. I didn't mean to leave you. I really didn't. I was only doing the thing that we all dream of doing, finding a place and finding a home and finding a family.
Miles, ever the one to know how to please, knew exactly what Milky Knees. What's the full name? Milky Knees
Sanders.
Thank you. Milky Knees Sanders needed.
Brought you something. No, you don't have to do that. It's a box of Necco wafers. It's your favorite. I remember those were your favorites, see? That's what I used to bring you.
And Milky Knees Sanders' eyes lit up. You couldn't tell exactly what his early childhood had been, but you could tell from his eyes that there was at least one tiny happy memory shrouded in all that darkness.
I can see out of my other eye.
That's right, the wafers opened his eye that had been shut for 13 years.
You remembered that, and my voice got a pitch higher too.
Yeah, why not?
You seem like a real boy again, Milky Knees. A real boy, I tell ya.
It's all thanks to you.
So Milky Knees told him exactly where to find Saul and Dorothy Peppercorn. And so, Miles set off on an interception route. They were headed to New Jersey, Saul and Dorothy. He tap danced all the way down the Jersey Turnpike, waiting for them in the birthplace of Bruce Springsteen, Freehold, where Dorothy and Saul were slinging a brassiere, a magnetic brassiere, to a lovely couple.
So you just go round and round and round, and you hit, and it comes right back on. You see?
You just slang it.
It's just
Just take it out. Oh!
It comes off just as easy as it goes on.
Honey, can I come back in the room now?
Gregory, wait 1 second, please. He's gonna love this. I'll take 10.
Honey, can I see what the big surprise is now?
Yeah, come on in, Gregory.
All right, I'm gonna come in through the window.
Yes.
Stop doing yard work. Now, what is all the commotion in here? I see a big Buick car out in the driveway and the... Oh, my word!
Hello, honey.
Mildred! Well.
notice anything different?
I'm suddenly being reminded of my days at the USO show when you were a dancer.
What's this?
We'll take 500 of them.
500. Oh, whatever, we'll take 500.
I need 500 of them.
Come here.
Here we go.
Oh, sweetheart.
Another happy couple. Perhaps another marriage saved.
Yes. Another marriage saved. We have money. We have everything we need.
Everything we need.
Yeah, I guess.
Sweetie,
So-
are you still thinking about that book?
I'm trying not to. I'm trying really hard, Dorothy.
Dorothy all of a sudden had a radical idea for the book. She rushed up to the Buick, she grabbed it out from the glove box, and she found an idea, one way to banish these thoughts from Saul's head forever and always.
Put your hand in the book. Swear solemnly that you'll never give up on your dreams, no matter how hard they are and how rich and perfect our lives are right now.
Dorothy had had a change of heart, clearly.
I swear. Thank you, sweetheart.
Oh, a page.
Oh, let me help you with that.
Oh, what's wrong with your knees?
A cup with 2 handles on it.
Maybe that one's stupid.
This whole...
He read off more of the ideas that were contained in Saul's idea journal.
It's not a big deal that most of them are just dresses.
An ice cream cone that on the top and on the bottom of the scoop
What is it?
to improve the ratio of cone to ice cream?
Gravity.
Brilliant!
Oh, there were hundreds of household items in there. There were toasters that didn't burn your bread. There were refrigerators that kept everything warm and cool at the same time. There were windows that you could see out of, but the neighbors couldn't see you. It was two-way glass, well ahead of its time.
Sir, this may be the best book of ideas that I have ever seen in my entire life.
One idea in particular slipped out of the section marked clothing. It drifted, wafted lazily to the ground.
It's so clumsy, I can't get it.
Several more came out at the same time.
I really need to bind this
You need to
book.
write that.
There's a bunch of loose leaves
Yeah,
in a big folder.
Miles took one look at one of the dresses in the book, and he exclaimed,
Well, pip pip to toodly doo. This is exactly what we need.
We? Who's we?
Well, you see, sir, I work for Mr. What's his name?
Rochester!
Rochester,
was his
Mr.
name.
Rochester, the New York. I'm sure you've heard of Rochester's designer clothing outlet, and we need. This would be perfect for our fall line.
Sweetheart, this is the opportunity of a lifetime, but it's everything I ever wanted. I mean, other than you, of course, and I don't want to take it if this is going to separate our little sugar packet.
We can never be separate. We're like two magnets that always come together.
Will you go with me to New York?
Of
We've
course.
sold enough bras for one season.
That's true. Let's do it.
Before you go, I'm going to need 20 more of those.
Well, okay, one more sale. Where's that Miles? Where's that Miles? Ah! Come on, it's been 3 whole days.
Sir, I believe he will be back very, very shortly now.
Okay, Berner, but you better be. If he's not, guess what? You're gonna be fired.
Oh, no, not like all of the other men who used to work here.
Yeah.
The big
like
empty
every
building with, oh my goodness, it is
Some
Miles!
yelling outside.
Miles. Ah, my odd little son.
But beautiful, beautiful tap dancing he does. I have missed that. Show me some.
Can only do it when Mr. Rochester's yelling.
I'm yelling right now. Let me see some tap dancing. There it is. Oh, I missed you. Tap dancing with barely shoes on, my boy.
My shoes got worn out from my travels.
Oh. Well, Miles is back. You're fired.
Oh, that is terrible news, but I expected it by now.
Who's this lovely young lady?
I'm Dorothy. I'm here on behalf of my husband who was just parking our Buick. Can't
Okay,
find
Mr.
parking in the
Rochester,
city.
a whole book of ideas. Not just clothing, trinkets and knickknacks, instruments.
Go on. Sweetie, they call him the bra slinger. I'm sure you've heard of him.
Rosslinger.
That's me.
BS for short.
How do you undo all those clasps?
You just take your hand and pull like you were drawing a shade on the blind, which I would recommend doing before you pull on the brassiere.
That's a good idea.
We have all
Now,
the shades.
you got any
down
other good
here
ideas?
already.
Wow, that's a lot. What do we got
We're
here?
gonna bind
Oh,
it.
you don't be looking at so many of those, Mr. Rochester. It's okay. A lot of them aren't very
Yeah.
good, you
It's
see.
a dress. That's fascinating. This isn't unlike any dress I've seen before. This looks specifically for summer.
It
It's a
gets hot in the
summer
car.
dress.
We drive around in a Buick, and I was getting very hot, and so he.
Dorothy
decided-
just wears long sleeves all the time, and big shoulders. Big shoulders, they get in the way of the rearview mirror as well.
What's this one? It's like a dress, but also shorts and a shirt all in one. Best for romping.
You've come up with a romper, but that's only a working title. We don't have to keep it if you don't like it, sir.
It sounds dumb. We should change that.
Mr. Rochester listed off a lot of other dresses. All right. You know what? Miles, put these all into production.
Oh, all right, that's it. You fired the whole production team, but I'll go out and hire a new one.
Hire a new
Yeah,
production.
that
You know
makes
what? Hire that orphanage that you go to. I want more children.
Thank you, Mr. Rochester. Thank you.
Back down to the orphanage they went, and lo and behold, all of the other orphans were elated to hear the news.
Oh, yay! We get to eat tonight.
I can't wait to work.
Oh, you guys are gonna love it. It's so much fun over there at the corporation.
Chapter 7, the final chapter. Mr. Rochester looked out over his dressmaking empire. He had glass walls surrounding all of his office so he could see all parts of it at any time. He looked down into the dress production area and saw orphans happily making dresses and tapping back and forth with one another. Just tapping.
Don't forget to take breaks.
We won't.
I don't want to overwork you.
Rogers.
I love you all. You're my children.
We love
Love you
you.
too.
Have candy.
Oh, you're the best.
Suddenly, a knock at Mr. Rochester's door.
Come in.
Are you the dressmaker?
Yes.
I'm the dress wearer.
This was none other than Mae West herself.
Mae West.
In the flesh.
What an honor it is.
I'm sure it is for you.
What are you doing here?
Cute kids.
They're mine, more or less.
I heard you never let a woman get close enough to you to make children.
That's right. None can ever stand it. None are strong enough. Stand next to me. That's not a remark on women. This is a remark on people in general.
Thank you for clarifying. The gentleman will clarify his words if they seem offensive.
Miss West, are you calling me a gentleman? Something no one has ever called me ever?
What if I am?
What if you are? What does that mean? What's your end game?
I don't know. I'm tired of showbiz life. Sycophants everywhere, wanting me to sling things at them.
Slowly and methodically, she removed her mink stole from around her shoulders, and it revealed a Rochester original.
I've been writing to you for years, trying to get you to wear one of my dresses, because my sales would go up by at least 300%. And now here you are wearing one of mine.
Yes, I am. What of it?
Why?
Why not?
Epilogue! In a Buick, traveling down the road away from New York City, we find Saul and Dorothy Peppercorn. There's a tension between them. Saul reaches his arm out and puts it over Dorothy's shoulder to draw her closer.
What's wrong? What is it, dear?
You got your dream, didn't you? Did you ever ask what my dream was?
I thought your dream was that I not have one.
Most couples do have that thing, don't they?
What is it, sweetheart? I will help you make it come true as much as I can. I will support you.
I guess now that you're asking. I wanted to be the actual designer of long pants. Trousers for men.
We've only had it shorts.
I wanted to design them myself.
That would be amazing. Why didn't you ever tell me this?
I was always the brains and you were always the creative type. But you would laugh at me.
Sweetheart, I only laugh when you tell a joke. And that's not a joke. Dreams are nothing to laugh at. Unless that dream is specifically of wordplay or a joke or something. Oh.
I have a book too. It's really small.
It had an anchor on the front, in honor of her father, who was a dock worker. She had a name for these pants that came from exactly that occupation.
Dockers? Stupid, I know.
No, honey. It's brilliant.
You'll give all your dress stuff up and the bra stuff to help me?
Wait, we got one more scene. We got one more scene. Hold on. All right, ladies. We need men's pants. I need ideas, ladies. Come on. I need ideas.
They go really baggy in the crotch.
No, you're fired.
What about pants, but they're not pants? They have big parts missing, and we'll call them chaps.
No, you're fired.
I've got one.
What?
It's like a t-shirt, but if you just cut off the sleeves and make the cut deeper, and we call it like
You're fired.
Oh,
You're
damn it.
fired. You've been with me the longest.
Well, 1 minute longer than you have.
Julia.
Yes?
What? We need someone with ideas.
Well, I guess I could go back to the little girls' shelter for wayward children. And I know some of them, well, they have ideas.
Come in.
Oh, Miss Buffalo.
Yes.
Miss Buffalo, my name is Saul Peppercorn. And take a look at these.
Oh! Yeah, that was it. That was a scene.
Nice, everybody, we're done! One more time for Donut Patrol! One more time for Minority Report! We do 11 different shows every single weekend here at the Hideout. This is only the beginning of our weekend. We have a show running on